How much for a handy? Get in, babe.
Jesus, you look good.
Jesus, let's rise. Let's go find a garage. All right, we are here. Let me turn everything off. Hey, it looks like it stopped raining.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Right. All right, Joe, meet the channel. Channel, meet Joe.
Joe, AKA the traveling trivia guy.
That's right. Well, let's go get our trivia on, man. Where to first? We're gonna show some history of downtown Ybor first, and then go check out the shop.
We're gonna go down and we're gonna check out the original cigar factory that was built in 1886. You're gonna love this because it leads into where we're going, the cigar making.
Sweet.
This here was the original brick cigar factory that was built in 1886 by the original founder of Ybor City.
Okay.
This building was the largest manufacturing of cigars in the United States at one time. So this was the original. Now there were quite a few wooden ones that were built prior to this, but there were some big fires here in Ybor City. One of them notably was in 1908, and that took down quite a bit of the area. It took down saloons, it took down restaurants, and most notably it took down about 5 of the original wooden factories.
So this is what basically dubbed Ybor City Cigar City.
Vicente Martinez Ybor was
Cool.
the founding father of Ybor City. He came here and he bought 40 acres of property and he started building. Not only was he a cigar manufacturer, but he also was one of the original industrialists who started paving companies, gas companies, streetcars. He did so much. It was amazing how this was started from just him coming over here and putting some effort into it.
That's awesome. All right, so
Give me a light.
yeah. Here you go. Here you go. That's important for you.
Oh
to
yeah,
start.
yeah.
Very important.
So yeah.
So hopefully we'll be moving on to that in a minute.
Yeah,
But I just want to kind of get a little history of the place, you know, how you got here, how you arrived, and I figured we mic up Joe since he has a deep radio voice.
We've got it now.
So yeah, so I appreciate you
Thank you.
having us in. Your hospitality's been great. We walked in and within like 30 seconds we had Captain
Thank you so
Comanche.
much.
Yeah, it's like family here.
Yeah, for sure.
Jordani and his family live up the street from me, and for many years now.
Wow. So now, that was this business was created for my grandfather. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That was in 1998.
Okay.
1998, and you know, he decided to open our own shop. You know, and so he do it one day, and now I'm here. You know.
You're here.
Continue the tradition.
Yeah, you've been a staple here for quite a while.
Yeah.
I know I've walked by your shop plenty
So
times.
this location, I'm here for almost 9 years.
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
And your grandfather's shop was where?
He opening on 17, so
Okay.
one block
Okay.
down. But you know when he passed away, so
It's a multi-generation
Yeah.
in
Yes.
Cigar City.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a city from back in the years from traditional,
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the cigar aficionado, you know.
Okay. And Were you born here, or did you move here?
No, I'm born in Cuba.
Okay.
Born in Cuba, and I come here on 2000, on the year 2000.
That's 19 years, man. That's a long time.
Who taught
Yeah.
you? Who taught you how to roll cigars?
My grandfather.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
He,
At what age? At what age did
yes,
he teach you?
yes.
Young?
How were you young?
17.
Okay.
Wow.
17. So he started working on a little factory on the 19 and 4, and he made the cigar home, and he go every morning to roll cigars to the factory.
What'd your first one look like?
Really, really
Kind
bad.
of like this?
Tight. You can smoke it. You can smoke it.
No draw.
No, nothing. And the looking was.
Oh, man.
How many did you have to trash before you could actually get a good one?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's
A
cool,
lot.
man.
You know, he have the patience
Uh-huh.
to how to to teach me
Right.
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
roll the cigars. you know?
It's extremely hard to start a business already being here.
Yes.
I know that for a fact.
Right.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to migrate here, get your citizenship, build a business, and then transfer it, get another business, build it up. That's a lot of work, especially just being kind of thrown to the wolves.
Well, this country, they give you the opportunity.
They do if
Right.
you
You
just
know?
work for it.
To do whatever,
Yeah,
If you want to do a business, you can do it.
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And this wasn't easy. This took a lot of work for you to do this.
Because I just took the name from him,
Right.
and I just created.
Oh, okay, so you kind of put your own spin on it.
Yeah, like third generation,
Wow.
Not like an old,
Right.
old generation.
Right.
Right.
Well, tell us about the name. How did that come about? What was significant with your
So
grand?
Nica, they mean Nicaragua and Cuba, Havana.
Uh-huh.
So he liked the name, and because we use a leaf from Nicaragua.
Okay.
Well, you use leaves from a lot of countries, right?
Yes, we blend it. So we when I pick it up the leaf, the waterhouse, I look in the leaf and see how the confection and everything,
Yeah.
and because I have to see how's the confection on the leaf and everything,
Right.
Right.
and I burn it and I smell it to see if they give me the real aroma
Right.
of the leaf.
If you could tell our audience one thing about your store that makes it unique, what would you tell them?
Coffee and cigars.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hospitality.
Hospitality.
and-
I think
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the key.
Yeah,
I
treat
mean-
people like a family.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you always made us feel like family. Anytime that
yes.
we've ever come down here, we certainly feel like family here. You've been most hospitable here,
We don't treat people like a business. We treat people like
Right.
family.
and
Right.
it shows. It
Yes.
really shows.
Yes.
It does show.
Every time.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds. I was
Yeah,
already
man.
drinking.
Salud.
So why don't we switch gears here and let's go check out the cigar room and kind of cover that, and then maybe we can see how cigars made. What do you think?
All right.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
we'll go see your humidor over here. How often do you have somebody come in and they say, "Hey, look, I like what you got out here in the humidor, but can I have something special made?"
Some fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Some fresh. Normally, I let it dry my cigars.
Right.
I don't sell the cigar from the table because they're still wet,
Ah.
and you have to relight it 2 or 3 times,
Right.
and that's not the right thing for when you smoke it.
See.
That's not what you want to enjoy. You want it lighter one time, and the cigar is smoked even. So this type of cigar was made on Saturday, and that's a type of cigar people like because it's different.
How so?
Square.
Oh, yeah.
See a square, and the tip. Nobody has it on 7th Avenue. Just us. That's my grandfather's cigar over here.
Wow, exclusively to here.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So mild cigar, a square, box press. People like a lot. Really mild.
Yeah.
And the smoke, delicious.
Now, how many do you said these were made on Saturday. How many
Saturday.
would you like to produce on that day and have in the press ready to put out on the shelf?
Normally, it's depend how many I need for the storage.
I see.
So sometimes I need 150, sometimes I need 200, 300, and how people ordering online,
Right.
and people coming to the shop.
So you ship all over the United States and probably all over the world, right?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. I got customer from the whole world.
Oh, wow.
Here,
Yeah.
that's my storage over here.
The holy grail of cigars.
Yep.
Now, this particular leaf, you were talking about where it comes from on the plant. Where did
This
this
is
one?
the bottom,
This is the bottom leaf.
the light. The light leaf, that's come from the bottom. So the dark leaf, they come from the top. Really mild. You can smell it over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yep. That's from the bottom over here. So this one, should I keep with the...
Now, I assume when they're growing these, they have to keep them at a certain size so they don't get too hard, too much vein in the leaf.
Yeah, you have to take it out the vein on our leaf, on the middle.
Okay.
In the middle.
Right. Now, how big do they let the plant get?
5 foot. A different country that make the cigar better. So we don't make only one country
Right.
cigars.
You
We-
blend
We
everything.
blend it, yes,
That makes it good.
to get the most close to the Cuban
Right.
taste.
So you've acquired that, or you've acquired that sense of taste and knowing which tobacco was used in each cigar.
Yes.
So you can pick one up, taste it, and know where.
How you taste it? I get the leaf and you burn it
Mm-hmm.
and you smell it. So that's how you get what you're looking for.
Wow.
Or the other way, you make a little cigars with different leaf, and the most you like it, that's what you keep. That's what you keep for you blend.
Ah.
All right. I'm taking out the cigar. Let's see, light the cigar. How you can light it. So you have to make the cigar even. Have to light, all the way. So I have to turn a little bit the cigar, so the flame touch all the cigars. Let's try over here. So start a little by little. Don't put the torch too close, because you can burn the cigar. So turn it a little bit.
So you don't put it in and then puff it.
No, not
Do it
yet.
by hand first.
Yes, not yet. Not yet. So a little bit torch on the cigar. So now you can try. So it's a little bit more.
Turn it.
That's it. Done.
Look at that. Even.
Even.
All right, let me try.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah, we use the potato starch on the tip.
Ah,
So they make a little sweetness on the tip.
okay.
So burn even. Sometimes the cigar smoke weird, and we don't want that. We want the cigar smoke even. All the flame. Ready. Beautiful. Perfect.
Very nice.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Flavorful.
That's
Yes.
the right way to do it. Oh yeah, you can taste that sweetness.
Yeah.
And that's
Uh-huh.
it's very nice.
So it's potato starch,
Potato starch.
and it adds that little sweetness on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a medium body.
Oh,
That's a mild.
very mild.
Mild
Very
cigar.
smooth, man.
Yes.
Even the mild or the medium,
Medium body.
it's very nice.
Yeah.
Good flavor.
That's the bottom of the leaf. This one is the middle. We want one on the top.
Just as we were talking about earlier, you're talking
Yep.
about the three stages of the
That's
plant.
the bottom leaf.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the middle, and that's the top.
No, that's two medium, two middle,
Okay.
and one from the top.
And this one is what? Oh,
All the bottom.
Okay.
Oh.
So Seco and Bolao on those cigars.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Indonesia Biner, Connecticut Wrap.
I love Connecticut wrap. Yeah.
It's really good.
Mhm.
That's a more expensive leaf over there.
Yeah, yeah. Rocket Patel 99. I smoke
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like, no.
Good cigar. Good cigar.
Yeah.
Good cigar.
Yeah, real good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Do you sample a lot of other people's cigars? Just to kind of give yourself a
Normally, the people can come here and they make their own selection.
Mhm.
So sometimes they pick it up, one of each flavor, and they try it before they place an order.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like getting a flight of beer, right? Or a flight of whiskey. You
Yeah.
can try them out.
Try it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
This business
good.
is interesting.
It is very
It's
interesting,
interesting,
and that's why we
yes.
came down here, because there's
Yeah,
a lot
we
that goes into this.
Yeah, we really wanted to share this with our audience, from the get-go. So I've seen ones that have the weave wrap. Is that just for looks, or is it smoke?
Like the barrel, like a barrel pole.
Yes.
Like
Like-
a two color cigar.
Yeah.
Just for look.
Is this for look? It looks
Yes.
cool though.
Just for look.
Yeah.
That's what may know, because outside leaf they make the smell.
Ah, okay.
So
but
the
not
inside they made the flavor of the cigar.
Oh, okay. Outside's the smell, inside's the flavor.
Yep.
Yeah. And see, I think that our viewers really don't understand that what an art this is.
Yeah.
To building
Some
a
might, yeah, some might.
yeah, and I think it's a very interesting art.
Yes.
These are artisans who are doing something that not the average person can pull off.
So everything by hand.
Yeah.
So no machine, no chemic, no nothing. Just
Right.
we add water to moisten up the leaf, but just the outside leaf. Because when it's too dry, we have to put a little water, a spray water, and making the leaf softer.
Okay.
No chemic, no nothing.
One of the things I found interesting about the history of cigar making is that a lot of the factories, they employed thousands of people and tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And wait, and how many cigar shops were there?
There were 200.
200.
We learned that earlier.
Yeah.
I learned that earlier.
And-
I learned a lot today.
And it's a crime to think that there was only 24 left in the area
Yeah.
of the 200. But when you look at the fact that even those that were operational, they slowly transitioned into the mechanical means of producing them and got away from the hand making. And that art was slowly deteriorating along that way, bringing in the mechanics of it. So it's nice to be able to come out here and watch somebody who can do it by hand.
Handmade.
Right.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
Your hospitality
Anytime.
is unparalleled.
Thank you so much.
Giordani, it's
Thank
nice having you as a friend.
Anytime. Thank you.
That was one hell of a day.
Awesome day.
We met some good people. For you guys at home, we actually met another gentleman by the name of Nick. He developed a really cool palette training kit. He will be on the channel down in the future. We ended up off camera spending about 2 hours messing with Nick. Hold on, we're getting a little overexposed here. Sorry, we're walking right into a sunset. Look, it's tracking Joe. Yeah, so actually, yeah, this works. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we just wanted to kind of wrap it up, guys, kind of give you guys a ending thoughts on what happened today. So again, we were off camera.
Yeah.
And we spent about 2 hours training our pallets. The guy has a really awesome kit. It's already patented. We're gonna help him try to get it on the map, do some things we can't really mention right now, but we are gonna get him on the channel. Really cool. It was a really cool experience. We came down here to check out cigars. We learned a lot about cigars, about history, about the tobacco and where it's grown, to the history, and then flavor profiles and palettes. I mean, it was a pretty freaking awesome day.
We've got some great videos coming up for you.
Yeah.
Do not miss out on some of those great
Yeah.
videos coming up. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget us, because you're going to love what's coming up.
All right, guys. See you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.